Hey YouTube, it's Alicia here. Hope everybody is having a great afternoon and think none other. I am coming to talk about the chilling adventures of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. If you haven't seen this story, you might want to go see it before this review. But overall, I watched the whole 5 seasons. And I love the story, even though it's loosely based off of the 90s television show Sabrina the Teenage Witch. You still got some of the same characters. You have Zelda, you have Helga, I think so. And Sabrina. We have Harvey and things. So then we meet some brand new characters. We have Prudence Nightingale. Let's see. Oh my God. We have we still got Salem, the cat, but we have the cousin, Rosewood, I think that's his name. Rosewood. I think his name is Rosewood, but everything takes place in this place called, oh my God, I forgot the name of the place. I'll put it in the description, y'all. But this story is like trying to get her to sign the Book of Beasts. And it's so funny. When you look at it, you question, why is she signing the Book of Beasts? So then the priest tell her one thing when he's at her house, and then the next thing is that, and then you see the high priest, Blackwood, and stuff like that. And he's telling her one thing at the house, but then at the thing, it's not, and stuff. And then he tries to sue the Spellmans and stuff like that. That's crazy, where a real life mortal, let me just say, a real life mortal who was a lawyer represents them and knew Sabrina Spellman's father. So we're going to find a lot more about the guy who she thought was her father, Edward Spellman, and who is her real father. I'm not going to talk too much about him, but there's a lot of things that happens, and then it's like when all the kids get slaughtered, and like it's a time where she and her boyfriend gets, how you say, expelled and stuff. And her aunt Zelda in here looks like mostly during the whole time she's like resisting and don't want to sign the book and trying to get the reason to why I should sign this book and thing and stuff. So she's trying to give a reason she's trying to get a reason why she has to sign this Book of Beasts. And then we meet Mary Wildrow. I'm sorry, I'm butchering names, but she's like, she makes up a lie saying, oh, I was your dad's secretary, this and that, and they're all in the thing and stuff like that. And thing. So as that going on, this woman, who is her favorite teacher, is possessed by Lucifer. Let me say Lucifer. Is Lucifer, the head of the Dark Orders, concubine named Lilith. So I'm just gonna give you that. But doing this whole series is, like I'm saying, is a pretty good series. I would give it, oh my God, if I can give it a good ranking, I'll give it a good 9 stars. The authentic season. Then, like I'm saying, when you meet Prudence and the weird sisters, because they like sort of like in Changeling, they sort of like telepathic and stuff like that. And then you find out with her friends, Susie, Harvey, and Roz. So Roz, after the so something happened in the woods. They're coming from this, going to see this woman's house who was in a previous episode. It's like it's sort of like the queen, and if the queen, it's about the queen and stuff like that. And they so this deer is shot, and they go and they see this deer and they realize it was somebody's familiar, and they decide they do this rope to shield it and stuff. They go and they have to go and bury it, and it turns out it was Harvey's grandfather who shot it and stuff. So they recognize, they gave, so Sabrina said, oh, what was his last name? That he, Kunkel, Harvey Kunkel, there we go. So Harvey's family, when he discovered in their family tree, the Kunkels was witch hunters. Von Kunkels, that was the surname before they shortened it, and they was witch hunters. Then you have Susie. Susie's family has a lot to do with her great grand aunt named Theodora. Theodora was a pioneer. She saved mostly some witches that was hung in the tree, and gave them a burial and stuff like that. All right. Then you got Rosalind, who they call Roz. Walter, and she wears the glasses, and she's supposed to be going blind. Well, her grandmother is, who her nana starts telling her, oh, you're gonna be cunning, you're gonna be kind of cunning, babe, and stuff like that. She said, well, you're gonna be cunning. So every female in the family goes blind, but they're gonna be cunning. They can have the psychic ability type like thing. So it comes to know in some later episodes where this voodoo priestess kind of questions Oz ability, and she's like, it's like naming off these tarot cards, what's on the tarot cards and stuff like that. They can't believe it. And so when she confronted Oz about it, she said, oh, I'm just cunning. And she said, no, child, your grandma needs to, let's listen to summon your grandma. Your grandma didn't tell you the whole truth. So doing that, they summoned Roz's grandmother. I'm just going to tell you this part. Summons her grandmother. Her grandma tells the truth. She said, I call it cunning because if you're Catholic and if you're a Christian and you're a witch, so we just start calling it cunning for some of us who has this ability. And it explained a lot. Roz's family is actually witches as well. So that's pretty interesting. So then Susie, middle of the series, changed her name from Susie to Theo to honor her great aunt and stuff and things. But I think this show is a pretty good show. Like I'm saying, pretty good show. And like I'm saying, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. But I really thought everything was like done to the core. And some episodes you're going to love and think and stuff. So when she did tell Harvey what she is, it's like put a string on the relationship. And then when they finally break up, she finally gets with Nick. And it's a strange way how she do get with Nick. So you gotta check that out. And then y'all, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.